to do it like.
Welcome back, Summoners. MBR here, going to be bringing you some Nasus top lane gameplay. Bringing the Devil Dog, ready to go stack up some stacks, because that's just how we roll. Looks like we're going against Kennen today, which can be a bit of a tricky lane. Obviously, Nasus against ranged champions, it's, you really want to be against someone melee, even though melee generally does more damage when they get on top of you. You don't have to worry about that continuous poke. I just played a game, which would have been uploaded to the channel recently against Rise, which was a very hard lane, because one, Rise is ranged, and also every ability is ranged, so he's able to constantly spam his abilities on me, and it's just free harassment, which as Nasus you can't really deal with early game. Once you get past a certain point, if you can hold out without dying, that's the most important thing. But at the same time, that's the way it should be as Nasus. There's many games I've uploaded to the channel where I've got like super fed in the early game, which it just shouldn't happen. And sometimes it does happen if you can make a better play, you outplay your opponent. But generally, it shouldn't, and especially against a ranged champion like Kennen, up to about 20 minutes he should really destroy me. And once I pick up my once I get my Iceborne Gauntlet, that would change things. I'll probably go down the Iceborne instead of the Triforce. Problem with the Triforce is generally if you're in a lane that's, say, losing, to build the Triforce is very hard. If you're in a lane that's winning and you're doing well by 20 minutes, Triforce is quite easy to build. But the Iceborne allows me to have armor plus not as much damage, but a reasonable amount. Which the Triforce you miss completely out on the armor. So we'll see how things go. But the Iceborne's really nice against Kennen because you get the slow and then blah blah blah, and it'll work well against that sort of team comp. But we'll see. He's running TP, which is good, so he doesn't so much, he still has good kill potential over me, but not as much as if he had Ignite. But we'll see. Hopefully he is going AP. I was hoping he was going to go AD. He just starts off with Adorans because it allows him to have better harassment over me. He doesn't really want to start off with Adorans ring. But going with Kennen with the AD, the Doran's Blade is a nice pickup. And then he'll probably go into maybe early Zhonya's. I don't know, maybe not. It depends how he feels against me. But again, because he's ranged, I can't do anything. If I try, if for example, I'm just waiting for these minions to get low. But if I go in for this minion over here, which I'm not going, we're going to get this one. He's able during that whole time, if he wants, he's able to freely auto attack me, probably get a Q off me as well and whatnot. That's not what we want. That's not good. With Fresh being AFK, that really obviously puts Ezra on a bit of a sticky situation. I was trying to dodge out his Q then, but he didn't actually have his Q up. So that went horribly wrong. So yeah, that's not good. Oh no, it's Draven, sorry. We have a Draven. So yeah, nevertheless, it's a horrible lane for Draven, but at the same time, he shouldn't really be playing aggressive or being in a position where he can get caught by a hook if Fresh isn't there. But it certainly does suck with Fresh being AFK. He was meant to be our Diamond MVP this game, so hopefully he comes back, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't think we're going to get the big minion here. We might be able to get him with an auto attack though. It's always nice to get the Q on him, but there you go. So far, so good. Just doing what we can do really. It's the painful process of being a Nasus really, just watching all these lovely, beautiful minions starting to turn. And you see if Kennen had an Ignite right now, it would be GG. The problem, what really causes the issue, is he just gets this stun. Once he gets that stun on off me, however, I can't remember, he gets it after so many procs or whatever. It's pretty damn annoying, it just allows him to get a load of free damage on me then, and I can't really contend with that. We're holding off, but it just really sucks the fact that, Fresh is AFK, because as a Nasus, especially in a lane where I'm losing, which I should be, you'll need your lanes to be equaling out or winning. But if Draven can't be farming because Fresh is AFK, then that doesn't bode very well at all. So hopefully Fresh comes back. Fingers crossed. Don't know if he had some client issues. He hadn't connected to the game when we were in the start menu, so possibly having some connection issues with the client. Not sure. Nunu is on his way up here. Don't know what we're going to do here. Problem is just so many minions. I'd much rather farm the minions. Kennen seems to want to fight. I don't know why. Good job to Nunu. That was really bad by Kennen. He could have just, flashed and ran away. Maybe he doesn't get away, but he could at least try. It would be much better than going into that bush and then trying to flash over like that. Because with Nunu's Blood Boil plus the slow, it was never going to go well. So not really sure what his thought process was there. I thought the enemy jungler might be coming up. Like he was just trying to bait us in. Maybe the enemy jungler was coming up, and I don't know. And he didn't come up in time. Just yeah, a bit of a misplay by Kennen. Or I don't know. Don't really want to say about that. But because of that, the most important thing is I get to farm all these minions now without any pressure. And sure, having the kill's lovely, but just getting all these minions just for free is what we love as Nasus, what we want. So happy days. There's happy days. The problem with Kennen, obviously, he's going to be an AP, so I now have to decide. I could go for the Glacial Shroud, feeling that he's going to do more auto attack damage to me than he will do AP damage. He's only going to do AP damage if he's on top of me with his ultimate, or if he's landing his Sucuricans, or whatever the flipping cute thingy jiggers. But the main issue is the fact is that we have fresh AFK, and as you can see, Draven's on 16 CS to Ezreal's 39, so it's free farm for Ezreal. And Draven just can't really contest. The only thing what could happen is Nunu sits with him, but probably it's what Nunu really should do. But excuse me, I broke my voice again. But at the same time, if Nunu was to do that, it stops him from ganking anyone else. He can't help mid, he can't help me, which I'm not too fast. I'd rather him sit with Draven than gank. I think getting Draven to a point where he's going to be okay is more important. But at the same time, if Fresh is going to be AFK the whole game, then well, there's not much we can do about that, really, is there? So because of this early kill, I can't express this Nunu gank. I was kind of there. I didn't really want it because so many minions there I didn't want to waste, and I didn't think we were going to really make much happen. But obviously with the slow from Nunu, it was GG, and because of it, it's allowed me to actually stay in lane. I haven't even backed yet, and still haven't backed yet, which is huge. And the gold I have because of it is crazy. It's just allowed me. I should be out farming Kennen. We've got a 10 CS lead over Kennen because of the fact of him dying at the start like that. So that's just huge for us. And I can back when, or no, I could back now. I could buy my Glacial. I'm going to go for the Glacial Shroud, but we'll see. I'm pretty happy now. Kennen's not doing enough damage to me in lane at the moment to scare me off, so I'm just happy kind of sitting here and farming up like a little G. You should be able to get... You've got to be a little bit careful. The main thing is he doesn't have an ignite, and obviously his flash is down, but I don't want to waste my flash for no reason. He could just turn around and ult me, and like I say, with that stun it would be quite bad. So we've got to be a bit careful, because I am low on HP, and I haven't backed yet, so he does have a... he has just one Doran's Blade over me. It's an item advantage that he does hold. It's all good. I'm feeling comfortable in this lane, which is the most thing. Don't know why Jarvan's there. poor old Draven's not really having much fun there. Do we not get? I didn't even get the Mig minion. That sucked. I don't like chucking down the E because it'll push the wave, and we don't really want to do that. But I wanted the big minion, and we didn't even get the big minion. The thing is, the wave's going to come to me anyway. But yeah, it's just that we didn't get the big minion. Not to worry. So yeah, they get turret. It just sucks that Fresh is AFK. Thought going through team builder, maybe. I think he's regretting that decision. Maybe I'm regretting that decision. You might just try and come in for the cheeky Q right now. There's not really much. The thing is, I have to stop this wave coming there. If the wave comes here, then he can freely kill me. Anyway, so we've just got to stop the wave. So yeah, I kind of was a bit confident about that. The problem was he didn't take turret aggro instantly. And because of that, that was what kind of put me in a sticky situation. I was hoping, instantly would have took all the aggro, but he didn't, and it made life hard. But luckily, the minion wave was actually still going against it for him. Then I would have been in a sticky situation. But it's cool. We burn our flash. I don't know if he burned his flash. It might have still been down. I'm not sure. But at the same time, what's it allowed me? It's just allowed me to free farm some more, which is just cool. They get dragon, but it's just a sucky thing because the fact is. Fresh is AFK, It's just there's no more to say than that. With Fresh being AFK, it just sucks. You think by now he would have come back to the party, but unfortunately he hasn't. So I'm actually going for the Sheen. This is really aggressive, and it might come back to bite me in my ass. But YOLO swag and all that good stuff. Where's a ward we can TP in? I want I was going to TP there, but there's nothing to TP on. So they done a job. That would have been a quite nice fight to come in, but it all got broke before we can. There's pointless TP in top because just the wave's going against me. So CS wise, we hold a lead, which is good. Yasuo's not got a kill yet, but he's farming well against Akali, which he kind of should do really. But again, you know, even though we're looking alright as a team, and I'm winning my lane, you know, and I'm winning because I'm in, which I shouldn't be, because I've got a kill and I'm beating them in CS, so I would say that's winning. But the issue is just fresh AFK, and the longer the game goes on, sure, I get stronger and stronger, but at the same time we still have someone AFK. Got a little bit careful here with my flash down. We're kind of in a situation where I'm not so much scared of Kennen. That's why I've kind of gone for the Sheen. The Sheen's probably not really the smartest thing to do. I say you don't really want to fight your opponent till you have 200 Q stacks, but I don't know, I just kind of bought the Sheen for like yellow 6. Hopefully the big minion doesn't die here. But the issue is, now with the lane pushing, is I'm very, you know, I could easily be ganked here, and with Kennen's stun and the Draven, flipping Draven, Jarvan ult would be pretty bad. Not really scared. You see the damage we did there? That's actually picking up the Sheen then. Even though we don't have those 200 Q stacks, we still do a amount of damage. And I could have popped my ult on that, but I have no ward coverage, and I was kind of worried the fact, you know, he popped his ult then because yeah, flipping, keep calling him Draven, Jarvan, could have been about, you know. I don't want to risk that. Even though we would have probably killed him, but it's cool. He has no ult now, so you know, if I decide to fight him, you know, we're looking good. But the longer we wait, the stronger I get. That's just the beauty of Nasus, and the fact that we're winning. As I was saying earlier, you know, this shouldn't be the case. It was just because of, mainly because of Nunu's gank. Really turned things around. That's so annoying. We didn't kill anyone then because, oh, we did. Because flipping Kennen was taking all the turret aggro. And I couldn't get to Kennen because of Jarvan's ult, but in the end we actually just walk away like a boss. It's like, you know, you want to gank me? You want to gank a Nasus? It was a bit of a silly idea. I didn't know whether. The thing is, Kennen didn't have his ult. If Kennen has his ult, it was maybe a bit different. But you know, he didn't have his ult, and I had my ult, and you know, that was that. And we shouldn't have got a kill now. It was only because flipping Kennen was. I don't know what Kennen was thinking walking through lane like that. He's got his TP up now. But yeah, I don't know really where he was going with that idea. It wasn't really the smartest thing he could have done. Oh, we get one at least. Should put a bit of damage down onto him quick, because I want to back. But we'll just see how much damage we do. Put a little bit of damage and we're back. Got my TP up and we can get my ice spawn. Maybe go bot. Damage? Minions OP or what? Is he gonna come? He doesn't. Probably will think that I have backed. You know, it'd be pretty weird for a Nasus to kind of stay around like I am. Just wait for him to go forward a little bit more. It's that speed. Nah, he gets away. It would have been a smart idea. That's why we want the Iceborn. The Iceborn will, with my Wither, eventually will take away that speed. You know, he will not get away. 100%. He won't get away. So Jarvan's in the top area, so we want to push this wave and then back. Don't want to be getting ganked by a Jarvan. Especially, oh, my flash is up, but we don't have a mana really to do much. So yeah, it was an alright. Well, it was a nice kind of try, but you know, he just pops his little speed buff and runs away. We're gonna get here. Oh yes, this could be actually. Oh, beautiful. Gotta let go. Yes, Nunu. Oh no. You not? Oh, what? The scale looked like the scanner just killed him. I've just got no mana really to fight here. I really need to kind of back. Fresh is about. It's. I don't really want to be fighting this. Not with Kennen, you know. I don't really want to do this. I don't know why we're doing it. I don't know how he's taught me into doing this. Oh god. Oh god, what did you do to me, Nunu? I did not think that was gonna come of that. Kennen gets a good push on my top. We do have TP, but I really need to back. He's not actually going to do enough there. The reason I didn't want to do it was because I had no mana, even though it paid off in the end. Jarvan was there, you know, Kennen was going to come, or Kennen eventually backed into his lane, which was a good thing, but, you know, it was a bit dodgy, but, well, in all fairness, it paid off, so I can't complain. I'm thinking about walking back to my lane. I do have the TP, but with Ezreal, with Fresh being AFK, I think I'm in a situation where I could make a big play happen for Draven, or somewhere on the map. You know, I'm 4-0, which is crazy. You know, if we had Fresh here, like, man, this shouldn't be happening on Nasus early game. It shouldn't be happening. It's just that early kill from Nunu was just allowing me to stay on lane. You saw how long I shouldn't be able to stay on lane like that. It was crazy. You know, this gave me a huge advantage. Save the day. Flashing. Oh god. Oh god, why did I do it? I flashed in there to do some more damage. I kind of regret that. There goes my flawless game. That was a really bad idea. I flashed into Jarvan's ult, or into his little cataclysm box or whatever the flip it's called, just so I could do more damage to him, and because of that, it just led to my death. To be honest, I wouldn't have got away from there anyway. It was just a numbers disadvantage, and Akali does what Akali does best, and just cleared up. We killed Kennen pretty quick, but you know, by the time I got there, Nunu was already dead. Yasuo was pretty much dead, and you know, sure I'm fed, but you know, we're not fed enough to stand in there at that situation. So it would have been better just taking us to farm up top, because you know, I've not got enough Q stacks to be doing what we tried to do then. It was kind of a nice idea, but you know, we were in the war. I'd say we were in the lead. You know, we had a kill advantage. You know, it was worth a try, but unfortunately, you know, that's what Akali does. She just loves a situation like that, and you know, she got super fed off of that. Oh, he gets away. If they can kill Akali here with Nunu coming, they might be able to make it happen. But you know, I was hoping we were going to be a bit more OP, but again, you know, we were just outnumbered, and it's the way it goes. That's not good though. At least she died, I guess. But the thing is, Akali, you know, suddenly, I don't know how many kills she had a second ago, but you know, she probably picked about 4 or 5 kills up just then. She's now just become OP, so she'll be at war. I have no MR as well, so when I come down there, Akali's damage is literally like tree damage. Well, it's not so much tree damage, but you get what I mean. Akali's going to be doing a hell of a lot to me. We're in a situation where I could probably kill Kennen, but it's the case, do I want to kill Kennen or do I want to farm? Because if I kill Kennen, I'm going to miss out on some of these stacks. Sure, I can kill him, but at the same time, I think these stacks are looking a bit nicer. It's just that stun, so annoying. It really is. He has got a ward there. We'll just see the damage we're going to be doing to him. You know, we don't want to dive him because he's going to have his ult. That's why he's trying to bait me in. I'm not that dumb. And Akali could be coming up, which might be an issue. We don't know where Akali is. But yeah, he was just trying to bait me in for his ultimate, which, you know, don't want. It wouldn't be so bad if there was minions there, but without any minions, it would be a bad idea. So yeah, Jarvan's top. Can we deal with Jarvan top? Maybe, but it's just the CC they could bring, you know, with the Kennen ult, Jarvan knock up and ult, you know. It's just being stun draw and all that would be cause the biggest issue. So I don't know. The thing is, we're getting stronger and stronger, but I'm just, you know, just worried about this Akali, and Jarvan could still be top. I'm a bit worried about that, especially without my flash. Yeah, just poor Draven, or, you know, poor Draven, but it's costing us as a team now, or it cost us a team straight away when Fresh was AFK. It's got to be a sucky game for Draven though. Never nice when anyone's AFK, whether it be the enemy team. You know, I'm sure Ezreal can't be that happy about it. You know, it must be a boring game for him because he's just flipping. You know, he's just been farming it all. They're gonna get any kills. The thing is, just, you know, it's just not going really that well. As it was only my lane that's really kind of snowballed. So yeah, sucky. It's just Akali, you know. She's the worst champion you want to be going against in this kind of situation. And yeah, it just sucks. Fresh being AFK, and that's just what it is. There's no ifs and buts about it. No, I've out-farmed Kennen. You know, we've got a hell of a lot of kills, but it just comes down to the fact is we just don't have Fresh. Other than that, you know, it could have been a really good game. You know, bot lane could have been so different. Draven Fresh versus Ezreal Fresh. You know, who knows how it could have went, but say Fresh was meant to be our diamond MVP. Instead, he was our diamond AFK loses the game. I don't don't really have any cool terms to call it, but yeah, it's just not good. Problem with them taking mid now, I'm worried that they either carry on pushing, and my teams probably want to surrender. I don't want to surrender, you know, I know we're going to lose, but I'm really worried about Java and Akadi coming up. I don't want to surrender. I see why my team wants to surrender, but I don't know. I say no. Only because I don't like surrendering, and I'm fair, but I know we've lost. You know, we can't win it. So that sucks. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It just fresh was the AFK, you know, what more can I say than that? We had a really solid game, to be honest, as Nasus. You say the early game was the hardest part for Nasus, and we literally obliterated the early game because of that Nunu gank. Nunu's gank was so OP. One, because we got the kill, which was huge, but two, because I was able to stay out farming for like another 7 minutes. I was just able to stay there farming the whole time, and you know, because of that, it created such a lead over Kennen that I was just had that Iceborne Gauntlet so early, and we got that double kill with Nunu in the mid lane, which I didn't want to bite that, but we ended up getting a double kill, which is OP. And you know, I was in a position to snowball, but because you know we didn't have that fresh, it was all just going downhill. So every team fight we were outnumbered, and that was proven when I went for that TP play, and then I flashed in Jarvan's ult, thinking we were OP, and it just didn't happen because of we just outnumbered, unfortunately, and that was that. So. Yeah, we'll have to. It just sucks, fresh being AFK. But nevertheless, I hope. Well, it was a good laning phase, but it just sucked that, you know. That was all it was. But anyway, take it easy, guys. Have a great day. Peace.